The Epic Adventures. In search of Rick.
Will Rick ever find his self?
You decide.
Well, we got through Missouri without a raindrop. And we slipped through a corner of Kansas. And I believe we're now in Oklahoma. But I don't have any proof of that because I didn't see a welcome sign anywhere, which is sort of unwelcoming. But I'm also seeing a lot of lightning and thinking maybe we could catch some. Hey, there we go. I had a really great time in Missouri. I got to spend time with family and talk about old times, and it was just really, really a nice day. And got to see, for every address that we could find, I got to see pretty much everywhere, every house my father lived in when he was growing up. So that's kind of cool for me, being that he grew up in Missouri and moved to Pennsylvania, where I was born and grew up. And I never really got to visit my cousins. You know, had my parents never moved away from Missouri, I would have had all that family around me. And I also wouldn't have grown up in the freaking Rust Belt. Found this cool little thing in my car. It's a little button that says resume. I don't know why you would want a resume in your car. I don't know, maybe you could be like driving somewhere and you're out of work and you see a place you'd like to apply to, and you hit that button, maybe it like shoots off an email or something to that building. I don't know how it works. If anybody knows, please tell me. I pushed it a couple times, and I'm sure it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But if I have to hit my brakes when I have cruise control on, if I hit the resume button, I don't know, I could be applying to businesses all over the place, but my car will go back up to the speed that I had it set at before I hit my brakes. So, I don't know, Dodge, if you intend for that to work like that. I don't know, maybe I'm going back to my regular speed and applying for a job at the same time. But I just wanted to send a shout out to Dodge. Thank you for the resume button. And we are in Oklahoma, which means we're not in Kansas anymore. Kill me. The name of the town is Pryor. And I don't know what it is about this place, but I get a feeling like I've been here before. And you know, like, what is hotel and motel? Like, motel is like what, a motor inn? So it's like I don't even know what the tell part is for. But I think the mo part is for motor. But when it's a hotel, I don't think that had anything to do with the world's oldest profession, although I could be wrong on that. answer. Positioning system. And somehow, from outer space, or Uranus, is giving us all directions on how to drive. Do you remember when it said 1090? Look how far we've come together. Okay, well, we're 15 miles outside of Tulsa. And to be honest, I'm getting kind of tired. And I see some kind of businesses maybe out ahead. Maybe there's a, I don't know, hotel. It's just a guess. Look at that. Hard Rock Hotel, Casino Resort. I did not know that was here. I just told you I was really tired. I needed a place to stop. You're never going to believe what I found outside of Tulsa. And I also want to let you know I'm representing for my band. It'll make sense in a minute. Oh yeah, baby. I think this is where Aerosmith stays when they come here. I'm pretty sure. But look at this. Look, just look. I have a freaking amp above my bed. What? Look at this freaking shower. So like the controls are way over here on this wall. Right? But wait, the shower's way over here on this wall. What else we got? Look at the TV is like inserted in the desk. Honest to God, I would have rented this closet to stay here. Look at this. A safe, an iron. That's not very rock star-ish. I need somebody to iron for me. Pretty swanky rub though. I'm Hugh Hefner. That's who I am right now. Oh my God, I got a chocolate guitar. I was actually hungry for a chocolate guitar that rocks. This whole place is stupid. That's gotta be illegal somewhere. That's it, folks. Okay, kids, that was kind of gross. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really excited about the room, and then clearly Steven Tyler left a little something of himself behind. And I'm not a prude, you know, I get it. And I'm not even mad at Steven Tyler. I mean, who knows, that could have been another Liv. But you expect a little more, you know, like I'm sure Hugh Hefner has his couches cleaned or reupholstered. That was just kind of gross, and it was totally inappropriate. And only Paul R is gonna understand that. But that was appropriate because we're headed to Oklahoma City. Ta-da. Alright, we rocked it hard, but we're out of here. Off to OKC. So this place looks totally different in a day. That's really weird. It was like all lit up in neon-y. Neon-y. I don't know. You know what I mean. So, Aunt Vicky was awesome yesterday. She set me up with like all these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and golden Oreos, and honestly she was awesome. So really I have breakfast in the car, and so we're just gonna plug in Oklahoma City. I actually know exactly where I'm going, so that's not going to be difficult once we get there, but we are going to take Route 66 on the way there, and that is going to be different. So I will catch up with y'all in a minute as we take one final look at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, so driving down Route 66 outside of Tulsa in Chandler, Oklahoma, you run into the Route 66 Interpretive Center, which is really just a museum with all kinds of really cool, really anything having to do with Route 66 in Oklahoma. And they have it set up really cool where you can watch movies, and they play, and you sit on some of the nostalgia that would have come out of cars or military vehicles. Really cool. They had audio, video museum. They had an oil room. Definitely a place to stop if you like nostalgia. As soon as you hit Route 66, you'll notice you have to slow down, and you're going to go through a lot of really small towns, but really that's kind of where the magic happens. You really have to plan ahead for it if you're going to try to hit everything that you can in the town, but I really don't think it can be done in a day, especially if you're coming from a long distance. So, you know, you can fill up a day just wandering down 66 and finding things like roadside attractions, museums, old hotels. It's never ending, especially as you go through Oklahoma. One of the ways that you know you're in Oklahoma is all of the really red dirt that you see. 6, another way you know is by some of the coolest bridges you'll ever see. This one is just a small bridge, but there are some pretty massive, long span bridges in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any of them on this trip, but next time we will definitely plan for it. A little bit further down the road and you meet up with this, an old filling station on what's called the Rock of Ages farm. It is one of the last old gasoline filling stations. It's thought to have been built in around the late teens or early 20s. There was a small room constructed on the back of the old station for the purpose of hiding printing materials that were used to make counterfeit money. The only entrance to this room was through a window you see on the back wall at the station, which was kept closed most of the time. People didn't even know that there was a room back there, which is pretty much what you want if you're making counterfeit money. The closing of the station had nothing to do with the counterfeiting. A murder victim was actually found in this old building. Police were not able to determine whether he was killed in the station or the body was just dumped there. The victim was also never identified and nobody seemed to know him. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving down the road. this place. The old brown barn. The old brown barn in Arcadia, Oklahoma, was built in 1898 along what later became Route 66. After 90 years, the barn's roof collapsed in 1988, causing massive structural damage. With the efforts of Luke Robinson, who was a retired contractor from Oklahoma City, and volunteers known as the Over the Hill Gang, so named because most were over 65 years of age, this landmark and treasure was restored and officially opened to the public. The round barn was listed in the National Register of Historical Places in 1977 and is the only wooden round barn in Oklahoma. Exhibits and a gift shop are located inside if you show up before 5 p.m., unlike we did. While outdoor displays obviously consist of primitive farm implements, which are pretty cool actually. The round barn also houses the Arcadia Historical and Preservation Society. Hopefully next time we come through Route 66 in Oklahoma, we'll get here before 5 o'clock and be able to check all that out too. And a little zip down the road, and we run into a really cool place called Pops, which is also in Arcadia, a little bit east of Edmond. Pops is known as an iconic addition to the Mother Road. Its ultra-modern architecture of red rock and steel trusses is a draw for visitors from across the nation. A 4-ton, 66-foot sculpture of a soda bottle, which is clearly best seen at night, covered in dazzling multicolored LED lights, can't be missed and pays tribute to the main attraction at Pops. Over 600 kinds of soda. Pretty freaking cool. Pops also features a gas station, and visitors can fill up their tanks before getting back on Route 66, which is exactly what we did. But unfortunately, our journey for this video has to come to an end because we're getting close to half an hour, and I really don't like to go over half an hour per video. But we got a lot more to see in Oklahoma, a lot more before we jump over the border to New Mexico. So with that, I will see you in the next video. And if you liked what you saw in this video, please leave the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends.